Children, so we are in the science period. Chapter 16, Water, a Precious Resources. Today is the sixth part of the same chapter. So children, as you know, each drop of water counts. So all these slogans we should keep in mind, and then we are proceeding further with the chapter. So the topic that we were dealing with was your groundwater. So repeating again the definition and the meaning of the same terms, we'll proceed further. Groundwater is the rainwater that penetrates through the soil, gets collected over the rocky beds, which is present underground, and forms a reservoir of water. So here, as already you have seen, that the groundwater is the water which is found below your water tableland. Okay, and this is the reservoir that we use for our day-to-day work. Then comes infiltration. It is the process of seeping of water under the ground. So, the process by which the water seeps inside the ground is your infiltration. Then comes aquifer. So, aquifer are the reservoirs which are formed above the impervious layers of rocks or the clay. That means above the rock, the level of water is said to be your aquifer. So here you can see again in the picture what is an aquifer. So here you can see aquifer is an area that is below your water table. So below your water table is your aquifer, above is your water table, and this is your aquifer. So this you have learned. So this is the aquifer that we use, that is the water table that we use in our hand pumps and all, and after the water from there that is used up is the water is drawn from the aquifer. Now, why the depletion of water is taking place? This is a question. So, the water that is drawn from the under the ground gets replenished by the seepage of the rainwater. So, it is seen that water being one of the natural resource, it is being used at a very faster rate. Then it is being renewed by the nature. So, by the natural process, we are not able to renew water as faster as we are utilizing it. And there are many ways, either there are many reasons which are happening due to which this depletion of water is taking place. Among them, we have increase in population, we have industries, we have agricultural activities. So these are the three basic reasons due to which the water is depleting very fast. So first, as you can see, is your overpopulation. That means the increase in population. Then we have scarcity of rainfall. That is another factor. As I said, the water is not renewed as fast as by the natural process. So that is what is your scarcity of rainfall. Either you can say scanty rainfall. So the water table is yet another factor which affects in the water table could not come up, it goes down, and it brings to the depletion in the water table. Then is your deforestation. So deforestation and the increase in the effective area for the seepage of the water. So that is again your another factors. So because of all these factors there is scarcity of water. So scarcity of water also you can say, due to which the have to fetch water from a long distance. Here you can see deforestation is taking place, cutting down of trees from the forest is taking place. So here this also leads to the depletion in the rainwater. Because of this, we are not getting proper sufficient rain, and which leads to the scarcity of rain. Increasing population, increasing creates your demand for the construction of the houses, shops, offices, roads and pavement, and even for the demand of drinking water. So all these demands are increasing. At present, the rainwater which is collected in the dams, in the tanks, and also in the river is not enough to meet the need of the people, because our human population is increasing day by day. So here what is happening, we are drawing the water from our aquifers also. So it is leading to the depletion in the water. Here at the everywhere construction is going on. So because of this construction, what is happening? The water is again required, and most of the industries which draw the water from the ground depletes the groundwater up to a great up to a you can say up to below the water table, where the water is required. Okay, it should be there till that level, but they are drawing more and more water for their need. So due to which there is depletion in the water. Some industries, okay, such as your textile industry, your thermal power industry, paper industry, some chemical industry and metal industry also, which require huge amount of water. So in such places, when the water is drawn continuously, so water is not able to come to, either is not able to increase the level of the water table. The floor, the quality of the floor that we have. So because of this, there is a decrease in the open area like the parks and the playground. This in turn decreases the seepage of the rainwater into the ground. So the question comes up, what could be the consequence of all such things when we are not having any of the open areas, when we are not having proper playground or an open area? Here we can recall that your pakka floors does not allow water to seep in easily, while in the green lawns the water can seep through in no time. So when the seepage is more, the water can draw inside. So moreover, a huge amount of water is required for your construction work, which is often being used for such work also. So, as children, we have seen that often groundwater is being used for all these purposes. So, on the one hand, we are consuming more of the groundwater, and on the other hand, we are allowing the less water to seep in the ground. Here it is your construction site which has been shown to you in this manner. So all this results in the depletion of the water in the water table. The water table in some parts of the many cities has gone down alarmingly to the low level. So here we will see that how increasing industries, agricultural activities, playing their role. Water is used up by all the industries. Almost everything that we use needs water somewhere in its production process. So, the number of industries are increasing continuously. Water used up by most of these industries, which is drawn by the ground. So, as just now I took the name of some of the industries where we are continuously using the water. So, here you can see some of the pictures. So, for you, an activity from your textbook, that is 16.4, that you will name some industries which are familiar to you, and you will make a list of the products which are obtained from these, which are used in our day to day life. So that was an activity which you will be doing. Next, as I said, is your agricultural activities. The majority of the farmers in India, which depends on the rain for the irrigation, okay, and for this they use for irrigation system, so they use the channels, as there was only it was present only in few places. So for that they are using some other ways also for fetching the water. Earlier, most of the farmers of our country were generally depending on the rain, okay, to grow the crops. But nowadays they use a quantity of the groundwater by sinking deep tube wells to cultivate the crops. Okay, so according to the Union Ministry of the Water Resources, about 80% of the Indian you can say water is being utilized by the agriculture also. So mostly in the form of irrigation we are using such water. Even these systems may suffer from the lack of the water due to the erratic rainfall. Because of this rainfall, even the agriculture is being suffering. So therefore farmers now, as I said, they are depending more and more on the groundwater for the process of irrigation. So due to which the level of water is going down and down, because there is no proper rain. So no proper rain means definitely the farmers are depending the means. So these are some of the, you can say, the means for which the farmers are utilizing water. Either by these means water is being supplied into the field for irrigation. Population pressure on the agricultural forces has also increased the use of the groundwater day by day, and all this results in the depletion of the water table. So children, if you are just seeing how the water is being used up, okay, it is being used up drastically by the farmers also. So they have just gone, this is your tube well which is being bored and which is used with the help of a machine that we talked of in our last period. So due to which what is happening, the situation like this is coming where the wells are drying up, okay, and so there is scarcity of water, there is depletion of water in the water table. So I hope children you have understood. So for you, today's question, how agricultural activities results in the depletion of water table. Hope so you have understood the depletion of water along with your groundwater. Once again, thank you. Sai Ram.